Welcome back to another video of Super Nathan Jr. We are back with a new series. We are now going to be starting the Christopher Nolan movie series. Yes, we're plopping it in the middle, right at the end of the... Goodness, excuse me. I opened my jaw a little too wide there. I'm putting this in between, like, right before I'm finishing my Illumination movie reviews because I want my Odyssey review to drop, like, immediately when I watch the film. So I apologize for having to push the Illumination videos a while back again, but these are the upcoming videos that I want to have come out so that I can stay on track for upcoming videos as well. I have many apologies. The next couple of weeks, 13 days to be specific, are going to be Christopher Nolan movie watches if I stay on schedule, of course. There's no promises. Knowing me and myself, I'll try to pump it out that much, but we'll see what life presents. And then after we are complete, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of my own words here. When I complete the series, the Christopher Nolan movie watch series, I will obviously conclude with the Odyssey, but about 1 to 2 weeks later, I will post my ranking of all the films. The way I'm going to design posting rankings from now on is I'm going to finish editing it first and then do it a week from it being finished, premiere it a week later, just so that I can, build up more hype behind it. So that's my strategy there. As soon as I am done with all of my Christopher Nolan, as soon as I am done with all my Christopher Nolan films, I will be going back to the Illumination movies. There's no guarantee that I'll post that I'll have them ready posted until after I'm done with my ranking video, but I'd say there's a pretty high chance, given that I'm trying to catch up on all my videos and during the period of time when I'm watching all of Christopher Nolan movies, I will have a lot of time to work, to catch up again, and to schedule my videos out accordingly. So I'd say it's most likely going to happen, but no guarantees once more. And then after we're done, actually, I'll say that when the time comes for that. Anyways, enough dilly-dallying. Here we go, finally. Today, I will be reviewing Following, which is Christopher Nolan's debut film. For starters, Christopher Nolan is easily my favorite director. Two of my most favorite films are from Christopher Nolan. That's going to be Interstellar and Oppenheimer. I love those movies so much. They are so amazing. But that's not the topic today. So I was excited going into this series and actually being able to watch what he produced prior to this, and I am not disappointed by what we got. Following immediately captures your attention 5 minutes into the film by creating a very unique character that we've never before seen prior or even after this. It follows the story of a stalker, a self-admitted stalker, which is very interesting. And then as the story trudges along, they introduce another interesting character, a burglar, and the mixture between the two is very interesting. Seeing the way they two interact, where the burglar loves to make everything about stealing people's items from their home symbolic. He refers to, misplacing an item or dropping a picture on the ground to be... He described that it could cause troubles within the family to lead to discoveries about, like, affairs that might be going on and memories of the past, and can emotionally affect people very deeply. And I thought that was very interesting, and I think Christopher Nolan did a phenomenal job with those discussions between the two characters. The plot twist itself is somewhat interesting, but I think it kind of falls flat. It ends up being a cliche ending, in a sense, with the character. There's two main characters. Technically only one, but there's a main side character. The main character is the stalker, and the main side character is the burglar. The burglar is leading on the stalker to join him in his burglary. Why he's doing this is not very clear until the very end, where the plot twists ends up being, if I recall correctly, the burglar wanted to steal money from a specific individual, so he manipulated this stalker into joining his crew so he could blame him fully for the events that occurred and take all the money with him. Which is a fine plot twist. It's not bad. It's just been done before. We've seen it before, of just the usual stabbing in the back and, dipping. And it felt anticlimactic and rather a waste of the interesting characters he developed in this film. But it still works. It's not bad. It's just disappointing, is the way I'd put it. We see the burglar constantly telling the stalker to remain calm, just, do this one thing for me, steal from him. And Christopher Nolan does an interesting timeline thing once more, where you don't know exactly where in time they're currently at, but it shows the stalker being interrogated by the police officer the whole time. I believe the stalker was manipulated into making the call against him in the first place, but he was left in the tracks, so he just ended up looking like a crazy head and getting thrown into prison anyways. The story structure is interesting, and it certainly feels like a demo towards his next film, Memento. And he builds up really interesting characters, but he doesn't do a whole lot with it. I give this film 3.5 out of 5 or 7 out of 10. It's a good movie for sure, and it's phenomenal for a debut film. This movie made like 20 times its budget, so that's incredible for a star, and immediately sets him up for success in the business of film. So it's certainly a good movie. It's just this character he created, the main character he created, doesn't work well in this story. I think it's an interesting approach for sure, but I don't think it works well here. So, what do you guys think of this film? Please leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Please drop a like if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Adios!